Alright, it's on. Okay. Part 3. Here we go. Alright, I gotta remember the controls. Right click. Right click. Okay. Double tap. That's easy enough. I'll try to protect these villagers. I don't think I saw this house before. But I guess it's a good thing we're coming out here. And there's nothing in there. Never mind. Should never see that house. Alright. Guns or anything down here? Let's see. Nope. Okay, let's fly back up. No, we're not flying, but you know what I mean. Here we go. What do we want to do? If you guys know any good editing things, I mean, I could make these edited. I would not do it on this because it is kind of hard to edit stuff on here, but you know, any good like apps or anything, let me know. I will check them out. If you guys are interested in that, I'm fine with doing just long, you know, unedited videos. But if you guys want edited videos, let me know, because I could definitely cut down some things. In fact, I did actually an episode, or part 1. I just probably won't be doing that too much here in the future. And it's not even edited, it's just kind of, I cut down a few things. So it's not heavily edited still. Alright. Looking here, we might need a way to burn down some of this forest or chop it down. I'll chop down a few trees here. Inventory? Yeah, that's the inventory button. Yeah, we don't have space for anything. Alright. Right, we have pork chops in there. We could finally go mining. I think that's what I'll do. We'll go mining. How do I close that? There. Put a chest up here. Throw that. Throw that. Throw all that in here. Oak saplings we definitely don't need. Pumpkins we don't need. Emeralds we don't need. Wheat seeds not in the mines. We'll keep the rotten flesh actually. Bones. I don't know if we're gonna need it. Do that. Obsidian, don't need that. Leather boots. Anyways, you get the point. This could all be cut down if you guys give me good, you know, editing software. If you tell me if there's any good apps or anything like that. Yeah. Crafting table. Salmon. Alright. And string. We don't need string. We definitely need a new sword, though. Definitely need a new sword. I'd like to build another crafting table. I kind of want to keep that one there. Alright. There we go. There we go. And there. Wait, another one of those. Okay. Alright. I'm ready to go into a cave. Hopefully, when I return, all the villagers are not dead. The caves were this way. Hi, sir. How you doing? Okay. Does this look like a good cave entrance? Ow. Shouldn't have jumped, but yeah, perhaps. Perhaps it does. Oop. I don't like this cave entrance, actually. Alright, we got some cobblestone. Yeah, I could start digging down. Oh, okay, well, there. Is it shift? Yep. Okay. See, a lot of these controls are still weird to me, guys. I've only played on, well, oh! Okay, well, I forgot I had to hold down the crouch button. That's alright, we're alive. I'm alive, which means I'm surviving. For now, at least. Is that a mob? No, that's just diorite. Which might be worse, honestly. I got revolver light over here. There's some iron. Well, I'll make sure there's no creepers or anything right here first. Okay, we look like we're fine. I want creeper just blow me up while I'm trying to gather my iron. Where was the iron? Here it is. Alright guys, soon I will be a pro Minecrafter here. That's what they call them. Maybe I'll be a pro crafter. Alright, let's go down here. Let's see what we got. Alright, there's some iron. Do like my iron. Let's gather some of it. What are we at now? 10 pieces. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. If you get me to try out Java, I could try out Java Edition too. I did buy that. I don't know how well it will run or anything, but I could try. Is that creeper coming around? Oh. Nope. Oh, shoot. I got that crit on him, or else. Yeah, I think he was gonna blow. He's gonna blow. That's from Cars. Snot rod. Nearby Mac. Napkin. Let's get rid of that. Grab a little bit of that. We get close to 20. Actually, we'll have over 20, I think, once we collect all the iron we passed. What did I pass here? We pass. Well, you guys aren't playing it, I guess. Unless you are. You could be playing, I guess, while you're watching. You're not in the same world as me. Dang, it's already almost broken. Well, I guess it wasn't full to begin with. Alright. Well, let's set up the crafting table. Put that down there. Whoops. Let's get that there. There we go, 21 pieces. So we are over 20, just like I said, but barely. I don't think we got all of it yet anyways, so that's fine. Have a nice iron shovel. I don't know where I got it from. Oh, actually, I can guess where I got it from. I probably got it from one of the blacksmiths. I will take that. Yeah, I probably should make other stuff too, but alright, put that there. If I click it, is there an easy way to just put it in the inventory? I don't know. I do like that I know how to do that on the PlayStation. Hey, we acquired some hardware, huh? Smelting iron ingot. It's our first time. So also, eventually, not quite yet, but soon, I'll get the Iron Man achievement too. Right. 5 pieces. We'll go with, I think, the legs and then... I guess we'll let it smelt. Jeez. And there's an easy way to draw it to me, but I don't know if there's an easy way to... Wait, no. Hold on, let me close that, then just do that. I can double click if I'm just in my inventory. I will take that out. However much iron we get from this, fine. Mine a little bit of the cobblestone around here too. Actually, an iron sword would be nice. Not a requirement by any means, but it would be nice. So, I'll make the iron sword. I'll get rid of that stone sword when I need space. Because I do know that I will need space. And now it's dark over here. Alright, let's craft some torches. Exit out of that. Those Minecrafters, you should play on this, because, boy, I don't know, the movement's just weird. It's hard to move here as smoothly as I would like to. They get pretty good, too, with those movements. Maybe it's just something that comes with time. I haven't played much. I haven't even used a computer or a laptop or anything that much. Kind of figuring all that out, too. And my beautiful spreadsheets and other things. It almost looks like the, I'll take some dripstone. Would that kill you? How much damage do you think that would do, that falling piece of dripstone there? If I were to drop it on me, just from right there, was that 2-3 blocks high? How much damage do you think that would do? Is there a way to get more of these dripstones, by the way? Do they grow from more dripstones? If I leave that there, will there be another dripstone eventually? Or no? There's some iron. I do have enough now to be the Iron Man if I smelt it all. Okay. Maybe I should connect the controller, huh? Yeah, but then how will I ever learn? Then again, my keys won't get faded from just pressing WASD all the time. Is that iron? Nope, that was not iron. Okay. So, cool little area. There we go. Yeah, it was a little smoother. Didn't have to take all my hands off the keyboard to crouch that time. I just pressed the shift button. I could probably do that more at a time. Or they accidentally press control, and I don't know if that does anything or not, but it will do something else. I'm not holding on to an edge. I fall off. Die. That'll do something. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Getting a nice amount of coal here. Ah, shoot. Well, now we have diorite. I didn't want diorite, but we have it, so let's take some more of it, I guess. I don't actually have a problem with diorite, except for the fact that I don't want it in my inventory. It's kind of like copper. Don't really have a problem with copper, but I don't want it in my inventory. Because I don't really have a use for it right now. Copper, I guess, has a few uses. Diorite, I don't know what I'm going to make with diorite. There's some iron. There's some more iron. And that is a baby zombie. Ow. Thank you. Ow. Drop some iron, okay. He's trying to give me another iron sword. Drop this chest plate, which I think is better than a gold chest plate. Ah, well, that thing's gonna break. So I think chainmail is slightly ahead of it. Let's change this out for the pork chop. Where's the pork chop? I'm guessing I didn't grab the pork chops, because they're not in my inventory right here. Alright, let's go over here. See if there's anything else around here. Nope, don't look like it. I don't know where that came from, but hey, let's go get our iron. There was another piece around here. I think it's back here. Yep. And there should be one more back there too. Probably more. I just didn't look along the walls that much, so I'd imagine there's at least And that's kind of far. We're a little bit limited on our resources here. Six pieces of steak. Not exactly inspiring a ton of confidence here. Alright. Oh, well, see, it's so easy to just let go of it for a second. Then I go flying off and die. So let's not do that. And grab this iron. Yeah. Maybe I should start to head out of the mines. We did get a decent amount of iron. Alright, 40 pieces. I do want to keep going. It's hard to get out of the mines, you know? You're in here, you're finding stuff. It's like, man, I can find more. What about some more? Some diamonds, maybe? Oh, I'll be excited when I find some diamonds. We're down to level diamonds can spawn, I think. I don't know how high up Deep Lake can spawn, but I'm pretty sure it's at diamond level. Redstone. Lapis. There's lava. Yeah, I don't want to go by there with that zombie. Right here. Alright, I need to get out of here. I'll collect the stuff on the way out, but I know I need to get out of here before I get sucked into going down there. Ill-equipped. Gosh, that bat scared me again. I know it was there, but like, ugh. Yeah. Here we go, got a decent amount of lapis, like 5 pieces probably? 4? 14 pieces of redstone. That's alright, I guess. But we're not looking for it, so I guess I'll grab some copper too, because I know they updated it. I don't know if they added the update yet, but or if they're planning to, but it's going to be more useful. And I mean, I always like grabbing a little bit of copper anyways. Get a little bit of copper, get some lightning rods. That's about it. But I do like getting lightning rods. You know, a little insurance on the building's not catching on fire. Alright. Out of the mines we go. Come on, let's get out of here. Steve? Oh gosh, okay, the Enderman scared me too, because I didn't know what that was. What is it over here? No, there's a decent amount of coal over here if I ever come back this way, which I think I will. I have a full stack of coal. You know, it's right there. It's right there. This is not the way. Which way do I go? Not this way. But I remember going through here pretty early on, so I'd like to say it's up here. Maybe. This is where I fell. Oh, this is where I just was, isn't it? Ah. Well, that's gotta be pretty close to the surface. I might just mine my way up. I don't have a water bucket, so I guess it is a little bit risky to be doing that, but ow, what the heck was that? Why did it move me like weird? I don't know why it moved me all weird like that. I want to get out of here, though I do know that. Let me just dig right here. I'll put a torch right here as a symbol. Let's crouch. What the? Okay, I don't know what that was, but that was weird too. Gravel never inspires too much confidence. Unless I placed it there, then it's fine. But if I didn't place it there, it's always a little bit worrying. Alright, let's get some of that. And I am... The cat spawning. Okay, I'm over here. There you go, not too bad. I don't know how long I was in there. Now that I know how to pause, I could check actually. I kind of want to light this up just a bit because I know how mobs like to spawn these types of areas. And we don't want that happening right by the village. I don't like that happening by my house at all, usually, but yeah, especially not a village with all these villagers. We want to make sure the villagers are not dying. I don't want to have to trap them all in their houses to do that either, so lighting is important. Let's see how long it's been. Let me pull this up. 29 minutes. Okay. I would like to say that's good, but I do want to make sure that I smelt my stuff before I end this part, or else that's going to be the beginning of the next part, is me just smelting stuff, so kind of want to be a little bit more of that, for the start of the next video. I guess I could cut all this out, too, if someone gives me a good editing software, if you know any. Look me up, let me know. I had another furnace, so... what do I do with that furnace? I put it up in the air here. It's probably a good spot. Alright, put that in there. Where did I put the copper? Nope. Copper, you come with me. Go in here. Alright, delicious. Delicious, delicious steak. That would be fun, getting a charge creeper. And getting some mob heads. The odds of us getting a charge creeper are so low. So low. I need a channeling trident in order to do that, usually. Well, I guess there's other ways. You can trap them and get a lightning rod, I think. Be still to wait for it to strike. It's kind of hard to trap mobs. Survival. Especially when I don't know how to move very well. Okay, okay. Maybe it's not going to be that rare. It sounded like it just struck a bunch. 2 or 3 different times there. Alright, dripstone. Yeah, I really need to build my own house here and grab it. So, I'll sleep. I'll look around. I'll find a good place to see some houses. And, yeah. Okay. Stop getting trapped. Copilot. Escape, hold on. Let me get my mouse away from the bottom there, so it's not just on that. What happened to the Iron Golem? Did he die? I'm sorry, sir. He might have died. Is there any just iron laying around, Take the iron. If you're gonna die, at least let's put your assets to use here. What do you have? Potion of invisibility. That'd be fun. Not all that useful, but it'd be fun. Oh, it did die. I mean, it looks like that Iron Golem did some work, though, on those mobs, huh? Rotten flesh and that everywhere. We'll plant that poppy in memorial of our Iron Golem friend that we lost. Ow. Ow! Ow. Alright, where am I thinking about a house? Okay, hold on, let me get better at timing that. There we go. I still need to get better at timing, but I did land a crit there at the end. We got the crit there. And this is a nice area over here. There's just too many of these types of areas right underneath. Maybe right here. Out in the field, huh? Let's start laying down some. What do you think? Logs? Or should I do cobblestone? I could do villager style, cobblestone, then oak logs on like the outside. I might do that. Let's start laying it down. Let's see how it's gonna look. At least get an outline of a house here. Or I can make it multi-layered. Alright, we'll see. Whoops. I just want to make sure that there is, in fact, enough room to kind of visualize, see, where I can put stuff if I were to have a house this size. Okay, well. Alright. I don't even know what the next episode will be, if it will be about building or what, but we'll see. Really enough room to lay out a little bit, but I think I'd want more, maybe. Okay. Like that. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, and that's it for this part. Thank you for tuning in if you did. That's it, so see ya.